Commander Drax stood motionless on the bridge of the Galactic Coalition's flagship, the Eternal Vanguard *. His four eyes widened in disbelief as he watched the surveillance feed. The human settlement on Outpost 7 was burning, yet the humans weren't panicking. They're walking toward the flames? Lieutenant Krell whispered, mandibles clicking nervously. The Coalition forces had expected their surprise attack to devastate the human colony. Fire was, after all, one of the universe's most primal dangers. Every spacefaring species knew to flee from uncontrolled combustion. It was encoded in their genetic memory, a survival instinct as fundamental as breathing. But these humans were different. Magnify Sector 4, Drax ordered, his voice strained. The holographic display zoomed in on a group of humans wearing strange protective gear. They carried devices that sprayed water and foam onto the flames with precision. Others were evacuating civilians in an orderly fashion, while some operated machines that cleared fire breaks in the vegetation. What kind of creatures are they? Navigator Trill murmured, her scales paling to a sickly blue. Their world must be truly nightmarish to evolve such resistance. The intelligence reports had warned them. Earth was classified as a Class 12 death world, a planet so hostile that most galactic coalition species couldn't survive its surface without extensive protection. Extreme temperature variations, punishing gravity, atmospheric toxins, and relentless predators had forged humanity into something the Coalition had never encountered before. But seeing it firsthand was different. Sir, the humans are containing the fire. Our attack is failing. Communications Officer Vex reported, tentacles trembling. Drax clenched his chitinous fists. Impossible. The flames should have spread through their settlement by now. Nothing can control elemental chaos once it's unleashed. Yet the evidence was undeniable. The humans were systematically extinguishing the blaze, sector by sector, with a coordination that seemed almost mechanical in its efficiency. They call themselves firefighters, Science Officer Mira said, consulting her datapad. Specialists trained specifically to combat and control fire. The bridge fell silent. The concept was so alien it took moments to process. Training to fight fire. It was like training to fight gravity or vacuum, nonsensical to any rational being. The attack on their eastern quadrant has been neutralized, Vex reported. And sir, they're coming for us. Drax's exoskeleton creaked as he tensed. What do you mean? They've tracked our incendiary pods to their source. Vessels are approaching our position. The main screen shifted to show 3 human ships accelerating toward the Eternal Vanguard *. They were primitive compared to Coalition technology, blocky, utilitarian, built for function rather than elegance. But they moved with purpose, and the Coalition's scanners detected weapon systems powering up. How did they even know we were here? Krell demanded. Our cloaking technology. Heat signatures, Mira interrupted. Our report indicates humans can detect infrared radiation with their technology. They track the heat bloom from our launch bays. Drax felt his blood run cold. A species that mastered fire would naturally master the detection of heat. It was obvious in retrospect. Prepare defensive measures, he ordered, and open a communication channel. The screen flickered before revealing a human face. The creature was unsettling, symmetrical features, flat teeth visible behind thin lips, and only 2 eyes. But those eyes held something that made Drax's exoskeleton feel too tight, controlled anger. This is Captain Tom Reed of Earth Colonial Forces, human said. You have attacked a civilian settlement. Surrender your vessel immediately. Drax drew himself up to his full height. This is Commander Drax of the Galactic Coalition. Your presence in this sector violates treaty boundaries. We were merely providing a warning. The human's expression didn't change, but something in those eyes hardened. A warning. You call attacking civilians with fire a warning? Reed's voice remained level, which somehow made it more threatening. We've identified your ship class and capabilities. You have 2 minutes to power down, or we will take appropriate action. Behind Reed, Drax could see other humans operating their ship's systems with practiced efficiency. None showed fear, only focus. They can't possibly threaten us, Krell said after the transmission ended. Their weapons are primitive. Are they? Drax wondered aloud. We've seen what they can do with fire, our most feared element. What else had they mastered? The Coalition's intelligence on humans was sparse. They knew humans came from a high-gravity world with extreme weather, dangerous fauna, and unpredictable tectonics. They knew humans required water constantly yet could survive weeks without food. They knew humans could endure pain that would kill most sentient species. What they didn't know was how humanity would react to a direct threat. "Sir, they're launching projectiles," Vex reported, panic edging into his voice. "Evasive maneuvers," Drax ordered, but the human vessels had positioned themselves strategically. Their primitive missiles struck the Eternal Vanguard's engines with surgical precision. "They targeted our propulsion," Mira observed, her voice filled with reluctant admiration. "Not our weapons, not our bridge. They want us immobilized, not destroyed." Drax understood then. The humans weren't just resistant to fire, they were masters of controlled destruction. They didn't fear chaos, they harnessed it. As the ship's alarms blared and emergency systems engaged, Drax made the only rational decision. "Stand down all weapons," he commanded. "Prepare for boarding." As his crew stared in disbelief, Drax watched the human ship's approach. He had come seeking to test humanity's weaknesses, only to discover a terrible truth. What the Coalition considered unstoppable forces of nature, humans considered manageable challenges. And any species that could look at fire, primal, consuming, chaotic fire, see not a destroyer, but a tool to be controlled, was not a species to be underestimated. The Coalition would need a new approach to these death world denizens, preferably one that didn't involve fire.